Alrighty, so today I got an order from Bug Frenzy. It was for a Charinus pescotti, pescotti, a Porcellio saber colony, and a Macropanestia rhinoceros. 2 juveniles of those. I've already got 2 adults in here. Yeah, they are communal, but this is sort of them after settling into their homes. Basically with Charinus pescotti, this is just a little bit of context, was that I thought I was going to get a decent sized one, so I bought this enclosure that I'd filmed a little bit of, like a setup, like how I set up the tank, and that only for it to be coming in this vial here, and so I needed to make a little setup, which I'm obviously not complaining about because all of the bugs arrived happy and healthy, no casualties, love it to bits. This was actually my first time ordering online as well, and it's definitely made me put some, have some faith in ordering online for sure. So yeah, for those of you that might not know what this is, tailless whip scorpion, a colony of isopods, and then giant bush cockroaches. And amongst my wall of bugs, I've been calling it. And Big Bertha's out right there. So yeah, this is just like a little before-ish after video of them all settled in, and just as a little warning, because I want to add some clips of me building and assembling it. But of course, I got a little baby instead, which again I'm not complaining about. It's more I wasn't anticipating, it's what I was thinking what I was going to get. So yeah. So basically what I'm doing here is I've drilled some, or I used a soldering iron to put some holes into this piece of acrylic, because those bugs are arboreal, don't want them to get trapped in the mesh. Used aquarium safe silicone, lock that in, and then I'm also just going to use the same silicone to glue that background onto the back of the tank. Here's an enclosure that I'm custom building. I've just used some aquarium grade silicone. I've I've just used some aquarium grade silicone to sort of glue that little bit of drip wood. And this is actually a fish decoration with a little bit of bark. So I'm just using aquarium grade silicone to adhere them to the walls. This enclosure is going to be for Charinus pescotti, if I pronounced the name of that correctly. A tailless web scorpion that I bought online. So here's what it looks like standing up, and sort of just like a general vibe of the enclosure. So there's a little height up there, and then this wood piece that I managed to secure properly there. And then I'm going to have this nice little fish decoration standing up here, and then just this nice little log pile. In the back corner there, I've glued some smegma moss to it, just so that way it's able to hold humidity. Then I'm just going to add some little more bits here and there, just to sort of round it out. And then of course it's going to get some substrate, which I'm just going to do some cocoa peat with the tiny bit desert sand, but I'm going to keep it more on the cocoa peaty side. Yeah, just try and keeping things as much arboreal as I can, just so that way he's got some stuff to hide behind, and fill you in once it's all finished. So far and what it's kind of looking like now. I've added in a branch that will sort of connect the floor to the top a little bit. Decorated it with some smegma moss, hide the glue like what the dark den does. I added in this little bark here that just needs to dry as well. This is sort of the general setup. I might just need to get some fake plants and then we're all good to go. Alrighty, so my bug frenzy order came in today, and I'm very excited because I ordered some really cool stuff. Like, I'm gonna try and pronounce that name, but Porcellio scaber, and these guys are literally the orange Aussie isopods. I've never had an isopod colony before, so that's why I'm very keen to sort of get this started. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at those cute little beans. So the reason why I ordered from Bug Frenzy is because, now this is not sponsored, as you can probably tell by the quality of my channel. The reason why I ordered off Bug Frenzy is because I'm in Western Australia, and Western Australia is very strict about what animals you can keep in our part of Australia. So what I really loved and appreciate about Bug Frenzy is that they had a WA approved. So that essentially means that I don't require an import permit to get these animals from their website, and they have a page that's literally called WA approved. And when you shove cute little tiny orange isopods in my face, how can I say no to, like, look at them? They're bloody orange. And I just freaked out a little bit because I would not expect something like an orange isopod to be approved in WA, or not, well, not like approved in WA, but like I guess in Australia is, I guess, the word I'm going to use. So I think they also advertise their colony as having, or they sell them as like a colony of 10. So I curated this cute little setup, just bits of bark, leaves, magma moths to keep moisture in, because I know that isopods like their little moisture time. And then let's just see if I can get the rest off. And of course the intention is to hope to breed them, because we obviously cannot guarantee genders of these cute little crustaceans. Oop. There we are. Okay. Just gonna be very, very... Oh! This is why I wanted to do that. Oh my god. Ah! Where did you go? Alright, there we go. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And that looks like everybody. Oh my god. So what I am going to do later is try and... Let's see if we can find them. Oh yeah, there's one. Right there. So yeah, what I'm going to try and do, or a little bit off camera, is, because I did order some other things. So there was in that order Porcellio saber. In that order as well was, I ordered some juvenile Macropanestia rhinoceros, so the giant bush cockroach, which I might give them their own setup, just because these guys are adults and these guys are juveniles, so I'm a little bit worried about bullying. They're not, in my experience of keeping these, they're not that big of bullies, but I just don't want to like risk it for the biscuit, because I'm too empathetic for that. I'll just give these an extra spray. Oh. So this is also my first time ordering insects online. And needless to say, so far, I am so happy with the result. There's my little setup. All right. Let me just, because these guys are actually quite, I find them quite friendly. And what I find so funny, you're okay. And what I find so funny about calling these guys cockroaches is that they aren't really, if you get what I mean. Oh. So yeah, I ordered, righty. Damn, they really do well on their packaging. I'm in love. Ooh. Okay. Hey. Okay. Oh my god, look how tiny they are. I haven't had them tiny since I was like little. Oh, and this little madam, I think, hissed at me. There you are. I might... They are communal, that's the thing. And I love how fat these guys are. Oh. Ooh. See, I'm not... Oh, look at that burrowing action. Look at that. Now, there is 2 in there. let me just check something. And then
Okay, so this is the setup of my bush roaches. I just double checked on them, and I would say just because of the size of the enclosure and that I am confident in popping them in here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna...
Okay, so I've gotten most of the smegma moss out, and I feel very bad doing this. But I'm just gonna let them, look at them go. Holy. Now, I think I have an adult male and adult female already. I'm pretty sure they will go okay with having a couple of... Oh my god, this one's tiny. Look at how tiny that one is. Like, that's my bloody thumb. I think that they will go okay with a couple of juveniles. Yeah, I think the poor thing's in shock a little bit of traveling around, but the smegma moss adds a nicer detail, I think. Oh, perfect. She's already burrowed away. I think we need some little processing time there to actually realise where we are. There you go. Old champ. Now, I'm pretty confident that they will get along because I'm pretty confident that they'll get along because I originally did have one. I'm pretty sure I had the mature male first, and then I got the second one hoping and praying that it was a mature female. Because these are really, really easy to breed and fun. Highly recommend them. If you want to sort of get into that stuff into WA, I highly recommend those roaches. All right, let's get... Now, Charinus pescotti. Now, I thought it was going to be bigger. If I'm going to be honest with you, I thought that I was going to get an adult one because I thought that that would be easier to sort of get. So that's its enclosure there, and I'll show you the final result because I've done some little clips of it already. But yeah, that's its final exhibit. But obviously I think that that's going to be too big for it since it came in such a tiny little test tube like that. So what I might do is I might set up one of these temporarily. Yeah. Okay, I've got this little lunch container here. Judging just by the size of the little vial. By the way, I love how they've packed everything, like all of their little critters in smegma moss. That's really, really appreciated. I love that. I might just set it up temporarily in here. Just my thing against arboreals and like a lid like this is I always get so anxious that they're going to go like and bolt out. But I think it's what we need to do because there is no way I'm popping it into that. Alrighty, I just sort of swapped things up a little bit just so that way it's a little bit easier for me because I don't want this little guy to sort of be running around in my room. So I've just gone ahead and whipped up a quick little setup with all of these nice little nooks and crannies for it. Hope it's not right on the top there. Damn, I have no clue how they managed to do this. Because I'm a bit scared that it's just going to bolt out. I think I see something. Oh my god, it's like a little nymph. Oh my god, it's a little nymph.
Oh my God, I am not even kidding when I say that this thing is the size of like your pinky fingernail. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure how I will go with trying to take videos of it because it is... Damn. So, because of how tiny this little bugger is, sorry, I'm just in shock. Because of how tiny this is, I am not, like, this is definitely going to be its enclosure for a while is what I'm trying to say. And, also, now that I'm getting confident again, these guys are very, very bolty, and this is sort of why I popped him in another enclosure. Oh, all right. Ooh, we can breathe. We can breathe. We can breathe. There's the little bean. So I'm literally quaking that I managed to get one of these guys in WA. This is Charinus pescotti, a Australian tailless whip scorpion. And I am not kidding, like this is ×2, like this is the whole enclosure. Him. Now, I am beyond happy with how everything has turned out today. I'm just in so much shock that I'm able to get a tailless whip scorpion in WA. Oops, sorry. Trying to get it to focus the best I can with my stupid shaky hands. Okay, what I'm just gonna do now is I'm gonna let him settle in, let him explore. He's gonna stay in that for a very, very, very long time. But, because he's on that little log, or was on that little, yeah, he's still on that little tiny log. You can sort of see there, but, oh, there we are. Charinus pescotti rehome into a failed enclosure setup, which I'm probably going to still include. So that was all of my rehomings from my lovely haul from Bug Frenzy. I'm still in so much awe. Look, oh my God, there you are. And you can kind of see him. Look at him. Oh, I am beyond happy. Because the bug industry is it's a niche thing here in WA. I feel like some people are really, really into it, or it's kind of a side thought. And then in terms of like, when people, well, because since America has a big takeover, especially with this stuff, I personally feel like when I show them my tarantulas, they're the boring big brown spiders, but I love them still nonetheless. And you don't often get some cute little exotic things like this, especially the tailless whip scorpion. I thought that would be, yeah, but make sure you do your research. Make sure it is allowed in WA for starters if you are a WA person. I know that I'm pretty sure it's Queensland and one other WA state now needs a license for all of these guys. But yeah, please, please, please do your research before buying bugs. Especially if you're in WA. I've been keeping bugs since I was about 12, 13. I'm now 21. Yeah. And so like pretty much all of these have bugs in them. I have explored a little bit in insect taxidermy as well. I'm not calling myself a professional, I just say that I'm very enthusiastic in the hobby, particularly in WA, because we don't get like the glorious big blue Piocathera metallicas and aviculera, like we don't get a lot of, we can't get all of those. These are all native to Australia. Yeah, so I just wanted to share all of that with you guys. Yeah, I wanted to share to you my rehoming today because I thought that would be a little bit interesting, have my voice in it for once. And I'm just mainly over the moon with a little Taylor Swift scorpion.